Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back for that matter if you have been here before. If you're brand new, all I ask is to press the red subscribe button so I can see you again next time. And today's review is a movie that I've just got out of the cinema of, if I can actually show the ticket up right, and that is The Black Phone. It's actually being released next week officially, but tonight at my local cinema, it had an early screener. So me and my partner Emma, we went along, and we were both excited for this movie because the trailer looked awesome. It really looked like it was going to be kind of like suspenseful, very unusual, maybe something a little bit more original also, and I was all for it. And I was excited for this movie, and I've been anticipating this movie for some time, but I wasn't quite sure when it was going to be released. So this is directed by Scott Derrickson, who has previously worked on Sinister with Ethan Hawke, and it is also based on a short story, I believe, written by Joe Hill. Now, Joe Hill, if you're not unfamiliar with that, he is actually the son of Stephen King, but it goes by the pen name of Joe Hill, which I can completely understand. Now, the music in this is also composed by Mark Corven, if I've got that correctly, and he's done music for The Witch and The Lighthouse in the past as well. And we've also got some additional casting here, such as Mason Thames as Finney Shaw, Madeleine McGraw as Gwen Shaw, Jeremy Davies as Mr. Shaw. So the plot of this movie is essentially around Ethan Hawke's character, who plays the Grabber, grabs Finney Shaw one day and kidnaps him and puts him in the basement. However, whilst in there, there's a black phone that's connected to the wall that is disconnected, however, but somehow it's still ringing, and basically Finney is hearing all these voices from the previous dead victims, and they are trying to help Finney to escape. Which, yeah, firstly, I've got to say that is just a very unique plot, and I personally never really seen anything like that before. I'm sure it has been maybe done before, but I've just personally never seen anything like that. What I am going to say about this movie, just right at the bat, is it is definitely going to be in my top 10 for the year, without a shadow of a doubt. This movie was so good. Both me and my partner walked out of this movie emotional. We also really enjoyed the movie, and we also just had a great time because this delivers on the suspenseful factors, the tension, the music in the background as well, done by Mark Carvin, is brilliant. It puts you in that element because a lot of this movie is focused on the kidnapping, and when that happens, it is so good. But also before then, it gives us a little bit of a backstory about our main character, Finney, Gwen, and Mr. Davies, this family, and it is a bit of a broken family. There's been a tragedy previously where the mum had passed away, and that has affected our three main cast who were left, of course, without the mum. So of course the kind of dad takes it upon himself to become kind of like a drunk. Of course the kids are suffering throughout this, and there's definitely some heavy themes in here as well. So I will say this as a warning, is there's some theme of like beatings, there's themes of like child kidnapping. So I do appreciate that this movie may not be for everyone, so if that is going to kind of affect you, then I would maybe stay away from this movie. The performances are fantastic. Ethan Hawke is brilliant as the Grabber, but I also like what they did with the cinematography around his character, because they give you kind of this ambiguous feeling, especially the first kind of 20 minutes. You don't actually get a full shot of Ethan Hawke. You see him, say, in the background or kind of creeping around the neighborhoods, but it's all kind of distorted with the lens. And I like that because it doesn't just expose you to, right, this is our killer or kidnapper, right, here he is in every single scene, because then the menace around his presence wouldn't be as effective as it is because of they hide the fact of a bit of mystique and ambiguity, which I really appreciated. Mason Thames as our lead character as Finney, I believe this is his kind of first proper feature film debut. I thought he was terrific. He gave a great performance, especially the chemistry with Madeleine McGraw, who plays his sister Gwen Shaw. Those two were utterly terrific. I bought their chemistry. I bought them as a brother and sister. I cared about both of them. Even throughout the movie, there was a lot of time I found myself shouting, "Oh no!" You know, I was tense. I was kind of on the edge of my seat, waiting to see what was going to happen. And I can honestly just say that this movie delivered. I really had a blast with this. Now, maybe some people might not agree with this, and that's fine. But for me, just personally, I really enjoyed this movie. If I had literally any negative or kind of gripe whatsoever, I guess it would be just, there's a couple of bits in this movie where I would have liked a bit of explanation about certain things that happened, but now I can't tell you what that is for spoilers, so I'm not going to go there. I just think this movie was fantastic. I honestly urge you, if you can, and if this comes to a cinema or movie theatre if you're not in the UK, if it comes to a select location near you, please go support and check out this movie. Brilliant performances across the board. Ethan Hawke, utterly fantastic. And the design of the mask, which my partner Emma was actually reading up on, I believe it was done by Tom Savini. And that mask itself, wow, what a creepy look, especially when it's the sad face mask. That's all I'm going to say. Creepy as shit. So with all that in mind, my overall score for The Black Phone is a 9 out of 10. So have you seen The Black Phone? Are you going to be checking it out? Have you already experienced it and kind of been waiting to hear your reviews and want to talk about this? Well, any and all comments, please leave down below. If you've enjoyed this review, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Again, if you already haven't, I would sincerely appreciate it. And until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.